Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. All right, so I have a do-it-yourself recipe. Yes, do it yourself. For you guys, based on one of my favorite blends that right now it's limited when you order it. It's our OnGuard Protective Blend. So I've been using this every day. I've been diffusing it with some citrus oils or peppermint or breathe. And then I've been diffusing it at night with my adaptive and some balance. And I've been using it for the last several weeks, and especially when I was traveling, but I'm using it to continue to cleanse and help purify the air and help support my immune system, because that's what this wonderful blend is known to do. So I love it. Just smells good. And it's like fall in a bottle, but it's all those warm spices and things like that. So I've been using that. I like to do an oil tea with it. I know we talk about this oil a lot, but this is my daily use oil. And we are going to actually make a homemade OnGuard hand cleansing gel, okay? So this is my little container that I need to refill, as you can tell. And doTERRA's OnGuard hand sanitizing mist is out of stock right now temporarily. So temporarily, it'll be back, you guys. I've been getting a lot of questions on that. So I wanted to give you guys a great recipe for making yourself, and you're going to see how much this recipe makes, and you're probably going to be able to make a couple of these with this. I can't remember exactly how many it'll make, but you guys will see. If for some reason at the end you're like, oh, I don't have all the supplies, I'd love to get some, let me know. I'd be happy. I would charge, I believe it was going to be $10 per item plus shipping. So it might be up to 15, it might be 12 bucks, but we'll figure it out depending on where you are. But I'd be happy because I do have all the supplies to make them. I just would need at least 24-hour notice if you really need one on hand and need me to make one for you. Plus you'd have to let me know if you want the rubbing alcohol option included, if you do or you don't. All right, so what is in it? You ready to make it? Yay, I am. First, you're gonna need your little container. I get these from Oil Tools Supplies. I've seen them on Amazon, but definitely trust those oil supply, like tool type companies. There's Oil Supply, there's a lot of them out there. There's Aroma Tools, there's Got Oil Supplies, lots of different ones. But I usually get these little silicone holders, and then I get the container, okay? And the reason I say make sure you trust those kind of companies is because they usually know what kind of plastics are safe, even when you're diluting things, what's gonna hold up a little bit longer, what's gonna be a little more quality. Those are gonna be the best ones to get. So you can grab some of those. You could order, if they were back in stock, you could order the little spray pumps on doTERRA's sites, but I think they're temporarily out. But these work really well. You're going to need your OnGuard oil. You're going to need some aloe vera gel plus water. So I actually have it all pre-mixed because my gel was so thick that I pre-mixed because I have a huge tub, and I did that part in here, and I just measured this out and do a little extra. So you're going to want aloe vera juice or gel, typically gel, and then adding water. If you have aloe vera juice and that's all you can find, that'll work too. Because the aloe vera juice, you just would use less water. It's going to be more watered down, but you would still add some water to it, and it would still work. I've done that before. But I did the aloe vera gel. It's usually thick, and then add some water to it, okay? You guys can hear it. And then I have my vitamin E oil, so this is going to be very cleansing of the skin. My batch, personally, I am not adding this to it, but on doTERRA's website, which I'll try and share the link for you guys so you can make it. And remember, there's 70% rubbing alcohol, so you could use your rubbing alcohol in there as well, and you would need 2/3 a cup of that. That's optional. I'm not making it this time, but I was showing you I have it. Alcohol tends to dry out my hands. For some people, they've done this and they really like it, and they use the alcohol and it's been fine. All right. What else? We talked about aloe vera gel, your water. Mine's already pre-mixed. Your vitamin E oil, your OnGuard oil, and then optional is the rubbing alcohol, okay? So I like to do either a mixing bowl, something glass, when you're mixing all together. So first you're gonna start with your aloe vera and vitamin E, and then you usually add your water. Since mine is pre-mixed because it was too thick, we're just gonna do what it says for aloe vera, which it says 5 tablespoons, and we're gonna go with that, okay? So there's 1, 2, 3, oh boy, 4, 5. This might be actually a little too watery. I have to go grab my big jug. But it should work. You know what? I'm gonna go grab my big jug. Hold on, guys. We'll check that out. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, so I will show you because I have aloe vera juice. That's what I've got in hand. So that's what I poured in here is the aloe vera juice instead of the gel. But I shook it and I keep it in there for when I travel for classes if we do make this. But it looks very watery, of course, because I added some water and watered it down. Alrighty, you can drink aloe vera juice. You want to make sure though that it's the dietary version, dietary supplements, and you want to make sure it's a brand you're going to trust, okay? Otherwise, don't trust it, okay? Dietary means you'll be able to take it more internally, so be sure to check for that. All right, next I'm going to throw in my vitamin E, and that calls for 1/4 teaspoon. Molly is like, I want some aloe vera juice. No, Molly, not for doggies. No, it's not for you. I know. Oh, you like vitamin E oil. She likes oil. Okay. So we're pouring that in there. See, oil, water doesn't always mix. Okay, and then we're gonna add in our OnGuard. This is 8 to 10 drops. I'm gonna stay on the 10 drop side. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10 drops of my oil. And then I've got my container, okay? It's gonna have more of a gel effect if you use the aloe vera gel, okay? This is gonna be more runny. This is gonna work better for kind of a spritz. It will come out of your thing just fine. But this is what I tend to use and it works just fine. All right. It's really full. So this makes probably 1.5 to 2 batches because I still have some left. All right, and there it is. You see how easy that was? So this is my own homemade OnGuard hand cleansing gel, or you could make it as your own mist and put it in your old OnGuard mist sprays. That would work too. If you want it more gel-like, you're gonna have to add the gel into it. So like I said, it'll come out in more liquid form this way, but the stopper tends to work for me. And there you have it. It's so cleansing. And I have some left. So I will be throwing one into another one and then just storing it in the fridge. So my aloe vera juice, I always store in the fridge, or my gel, and that's kind of the best thing to do. But I know there's been a lot of people wanting the sanitizing mist. That is a way to make your own if you just do the aloe vera juice with some water. Like I said, mine was already watered down, so it was a little bit different than the regular recipe. The regular recipe calls for, I think it was 4 tablespoons of water. Yeah, so it would call for 4 tablespoons of water with 5 tablespoons. So if you did do that recipe and did the gel with the water, you're gonna get a lot more, so it'll definitely fill 2 of these. You could do that recipe in half that I'll be sharing, and I'll share the link with you guys if you want, and that would work as well. But be sure to shake it the first 24 hours. You can see it is cloudy because there's the aloe vera gel in there, there's the oils, lots of things in there. So there is stuff in there that'll be great. Again, I did not do the rubbing alcohol because personally I don't like doing that. I trust my oils, but if you're wanting to add the rubbing alcohol and you have it on hand, feel free to add that in. I have stored this in the fridge before, put it in a glass container and store it in the fridge, and then filled other containers if I needed to later. That'll work. But like I said, reuse those sanitizing mist spray bottles that you have used and pour this in there, and you can kind of reuse it that way if you don't have any of these on hand or don't want to order. Amazon may have them, but like I said, make sure it's an oil tool company that is trusted and well versed, so that you make sure you get the quality that you need. So this goes with me in my purse, and I love it. It works well. Alrighty, so that was the one thing I wanted to share with you, is that homemade cleanser and show you how to make today. But another one, I found a new recipe for a household cleaner spray. So this is good for countertops, bathrooms, a couple different oils that I don't normally use. And I thought of it as cleaning type oils, or I've used them for cleaning type purposes. But this is going to be a great thing if you're trying to cleanse some areas and surfaces and want some nice, fresh, kind of more outdoorsy scent into your home. This is going to be a great one. So it has 10 drops of OnGuard. Okay. 10 drops lemon. This is great for sticky residue type things as well, and it's very fresh and clean. And then Siberian fir, you're going to do 10 drops of that. So 10 drops of each oil with 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. Again, I would mix it in something like this. And then you're going to pour it into your 20 ounce, this is going to call for a bigger glass spray bottle, but your 20 ounce glass spray bottle. And then fill the rest of the way with water, preferably distilled or bottled water. You can use tap. It's up to you, but either way works. I go through it fast enough when I make my homemade stuff that it doesn't sit there long enough. That tap's been fine for me. And then you want to shake before each use, but you will have your own homemade cleanser there for cleansing the house. So again, it's got white vinegar, lemon oil, Siberian fir, and the OnGuard oil in there, and then water. And then you just spray when you need it and shake before you use. So that's another great one. I have not thought of doing Siberian fir. I've done rosemary, I've done melaleuca in there, and I've done lemon once in a while if I want some of the citrus scent, but I have not tried Siberian fir. Siberian fir, I was going to look up for you guys. So it's going to be great for immune system. So if you do have it, it's another oil that'd be great to put on the bottom of your feet. It's going to help support any congestion type related issues. A lemon would be a great one to put on the bottom of the feet as well. So that's why this cleanser, when I was looking back at what some of these oils do, well, I was like, oh, this is great for immune support. This is great for cleansing properties. This is great for respiratory support. And I forgot about that with Siberian fir. It's great for respiratory support. It's great for if you're feeling just emotionally overwhelmed with everything. It's a great one to kind of put in your hands and just breathe in, or diffuse with wild orange. It's one of our favorite ways to use it. And again, opening those respiratory. So if you have any respiratory type concerns, Siberian fir would be a great one to use and also add into those homemade cleaning products that you're making, like the spray we just shared. And then it also helps support sometimes aches and discomfort when you add it in with your deep blue and your copaiba, that sort of thing. Rub it on that way. That'll help with that, because again, we talked about emotionally, if you're feeling overwhelmed, it can be a calming oil. And it can be calming for your muscles and your joints and your emotions all together. And also is going to help support your respiratory system and calming some of those things down if you're dealing with that sort of thing. Are you joining us, Molly? She's too busy looking out the windows. Siberian fir is very woodsy. I love it. I like it. It is definitely, the guys are going to like it a little bit more. So that's why I thought that would be a great, because it's one of Wally's favorites, adding that with the lemon and OnGuard for the homemade cleanser. I will be doing that so that he gets to smell that too and enjoy that. And then lemon, we know, is cleansing. I like to use that and grapefruit for kind of like my Guggen purposes to help get the sticky stuff off. They're also going to give you more energy, help you feel a little more alert. I use lemon in cooking all the time. I put it in my water every day to start my day to help support my liver and my kidneys, to help things functioning and pushing things through. Again, cleansing, because it is great for cleansing properties, keeps things fresh and clean in the air. And just the combination together, when I was opening all three and smelling them together, that's what I do when I want to see what things are going to smell like. Here's another tip for you guys. Take all your lids off when you're creating a little blend or you're combining things. Take your lids off, put them all together like the same height if you can, and smell like gloriousness. I love that. And if for some reason there's one that smells a little too strong, like maybe for me right now the lemon smells a little strong, then you go, I want a little less of that. So you just do a couple extra drops less than the recipe calls for, and you're good. But I like them all together. I think they smell great. So that one to me smells very fresh. I use lemon in my dishwasher with some vinegar. I'll do the vinegar as the rinse aid with the lemon, and it helps keep my glasses nice and clean and keeps them shiny. And then it also helps with the silverware. And I don't worry. Yes, I may wash some like plastic type things in the top, but I haven't had any issues with it eating anything. I've had that question, and it's because I'm only doing like 10 drops in the vinegar, and then there's that much water that's being used as well. I use the lemon. I'll put it in with my soap too for that. So soap in the vinegar for my rinse aid, and that seems to work really well. And then I also use it in my laundry soap. I add it on top of that into my laundry soap, my homemade laundry soap, and then I add it to some vinegar and with the lemon as my fabric softener. So it's an all natural fabric softener as well. Sometimes I'll add in some OnGuard. Sometimes I'll add in lavender and lemon if I like that, or lemon and wild orange, but I always like to use lemon because I know the cleansing properties. It is also known to help whiten and brighten some of your light loads when you do the vinegar and do a little rubbing alcohol with it. And lemon, that'll help whiten and brighten. So those are just some easy household cleaning tips with it. So like I said, taking it internally, cooking with it all the time with smoothies or juices or sauces, making homemade, vinaigrettes and things like that when I do that. What else? It helps support your energy. That's what lemon also does. So like if you're using that cleansing spray, not only is the Siberian fir going to like help calm you, but the lemon's also going to help you get some energy. And so it might calm some of those stressful emotions. And then the lemon is going to come in and give you that little boost of energy that you needed. And it is helpful to add to a drop or two on a spoonful of honey if your throat's feeling a little bit tight or sore. I will do that sometimes if I don't have my OnGuard drops available or I ran out. Right now those are still available. Most of the OnGuard products are available except for I thought there was a couple of them, the soap and the hand sanitizing soap in the bathroom that you might use, and then also the sanitizing mist sprays. But like I said, I just shared a recipe with you. You can make your own cleansing gel or cleansing spray, and I shared a good recipe for making your own stuff as well. I tend to always add in now my OnGuard cleaning concentrate, too many C's, I usually add that in, and I know they still have that. I use that for my dishes, but I usually will add that into my spray bottle as well, especially for my shower. Now, if it's just my all-purpose household, I don't always do that, but when I do my shower to help get some of the tough stains or grease spots or anything like that, I tend to add that in there, and it works really well as kind of an additive. And sometimes I've added it to laundry if I know it's the laundry soap needs a little more oomph. I'll add a little bit of that in there as well. So those are some tips with some of our OnGuard products, how to make your own little cleansing gel to take with you, or cleansing mist if you want to use that, and then a homemade recipe. So hopefully you guys got some great cleaning tips and cleansing tips. I've been doing some of that around here, getting some cleaning done, and I thought I would share that with you. So we will see you all next time, and be sure to make those. If you do, or you want to order some, let me know. I can make some for you, and then also share some recipes. If you have some recipes, go to for using your oils for cleaning and cleaning products, and then also share pictures when you do make your hand sanitizer, or if you make the cleaning spray, share them in the comments below. Love to see them, you guys. All right, hopefully I will see you guys if you're on with us for the Pamper Yourself event. Hopefully I'll see you all there. Super exciting. We're gonna have lots of fun. And I was finishing up a lot of the content today and getting that ready for you, and I'm super excited. I keep saying "and" because I'm so excited. Lots of great stuff. Alrighty, we'll see you all next time. Have a great, wonderful day. Stay healthy, well, and use your oils. Oil up, everyone. Bye.